Today on Bon Voyage we journey to Bukhara, one of the oldest cities in Uzbekistan.
Never seen a camel do that before.
Hello? We raid its lost Ark and check out its incredible architecture in 45-degree heat.
No tourists lying in ruins. What's going on?
Stay in a very chintzy Airbnb. Experience the city by night. See loads of gorgeous mosques. And then we go to Nukus, the capital of the autonomous region of Karakalpakstan.
Hello!
Hello! To visit the Louvre in the sands, one of the world's best collections of Soviet art. Yes, it's another Bon Voyage for all you culture vultures out there.
Now this incredible building behind me may not look like that much, but do you know what it is? It is the Ismail Somani Mausoleum, and it is from the year 905, which makes it 1120 years old. It survived the Mongol invasion. It's one of the few still standing that uses fire bricks, or so I read. And if you walk round it, as I'm doing now, 3 times, clockwise, apparently your wish comes true. I'm trying to buy some caps. Nice, isn't it? £4. Got loads of lovely ones. For my friend. Bucket hats. Sunglasses, I think this is good. England. Gucci. Boss. Sunglasses as well. For £3. Can I show? Sunglasses. I'll put them on later. Very good. I've got my new shades on and my fake Nike Jordan cap, and I've come up to the Bukhara Tower. It's not very old, it's from the 60s, I think. There's no one here. So we've got a lovely view of the city. I love it when I'm the only tourist. That is that minaret, I know about that. It was bombed in the Russian Revolution. Look at this! London! Woo! Hey! That behind me is the Bolo House Mosque. I've just read it was constructed or finished in 1712, and it's famous for its wooden pillars. Do you know, by the way, why they do this? I always wanted to know that, why they paint trees white. The reason is because it cools it down, the tree, that's one thing, and it stops these special mites that destroy the tree. Apparently, they're terrible drivers here, by the way. No seatbelts in the back of taxis ever. So you take your life in your hands. Here we go, look, that's a nice minaret. It's not very old though. 1916. This is nice. This is from the archaeological park in the Ark of Bukhara. A minaret, the old walls, some of which are from the 5th century. That's nuts, isn't it? 1500 years old. Look at this. A lot of it hasn't even been excavated yet. It's all lying underneath these piles of rubble and stone. I suppose that will happen. Do you know what? There is no one here. I find that bizarre. It's not like it's a war zone. It's actually a very, very safe and very cheap country. Maybe it's just because it's the height of summer and 45 degrees most days, so people don't really want to come. That might be why. But I mean, it's hard to spend money here. I'm spending like 80p, which is about $1 on a taxi, eating out for under $10, you know, views like this. Very 28 days later actually, isn't it? There's some sort of weird tourist disease going around that hasn't affected me. I'm the last one standing in Bukhara. I'll clean up. Not doing too bad actually on that front. Those that know will know what I mean. It is amazing to think what would have been going on all those centuries ago when this was still standing properly, when this city was very much one of the main centres of the Islamic world and the heart of the Silk Road. And now, no tourists lying in ruins. What's going on? Put your finger out Bukhara. So this is the famous Ark of Bukhara. 1500 years old. In pretty good nick. What are you doing, darling? I've never seen a camel do that before. You've got to be careful because they have got quite a bite. I mean, he just wants a little scratch. Do you want me to scratch you? Hello? Oh, look at this. He's a very friendly camel, aren't you? You are a very friendly camel. I'm going to have to wash my hands now. Can you get rabies from a camel? I don't normally let dogs touch me or lick me, but I just let this camel slobber all over me. He wants to scratch. He's got a really bad scratch there. What? Hello. Hello. You speak English?
Hi.
What? Oh, I don't want to go on it. I don't want to go on it. I just want to...
Where are you from?
England. But I don't want to go on the camel. But he's very sweet. David Beckham. I'm not... I don't really know much about football, but... What is it woman camel or man camel? This is man camel or woman? Boy. Was it... Mongol? Mongolia? Are you from Mongolia? Ah, he's very sweet. Scratch. He's very sweet. Aren't you? This is the Kalon Mosque, built in the 12th century. And once again, it's eerily quiet. There is no one here. Only cost me $1 to get in. They gave me a nice skirt because my shorts were too revealing. I think we should go and check out what's in here. At least it's not windy. This is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
You're my driver today.
Today.
And he's learning English, aren't you?
Thank you, thank you.
And he's telling me why there's no tourists in Bukhara because it's too hot.
Hot, yes.
And you said, when are they coming?
October or spring.
In spring, okay. I hope so. No one in. Why does no one here? You're wearing a seatbelt.
Please, again.
You're being good. You are good. You are wearing a seatbelt. You know, seatbelt. This. Seatbelt. Seatbelt. This. Look. Don't look now, actually, because you'll crash. A seatbelt.
Police.
Oh, police. Oh, right.
Bro, police.
Okay. Is that bad?
Wait, 1 minute.
Okay. This is the Jewish cemetery in Bukhara, and there's been a Jewish presence here for a couple of thousand years. They reckon that the first Jews came here from Persia, now Iran, and they've really made their mark on the city. Quite a few really famous singers have come from here, as well as Lev Leviev, who's one of the biggest diamond magnates in the world. And they've got some really interesting gravestones, actually. All in Russian. That says Davidova. That one's got a car in it. You see, like a normal Jewish graves, they're quite simple. They're meant to be quite simple. But here, they seem to have not gone the simplistic route and embraced the local traditions of putting things that they liked on the graves. And it just shows you the size of the community. So that is the synagogue. The last, I think there's one more. Anyway, I've been 3 times now. 16th century, it says. And every time it's been closed. So, I'm not going to see it. Sad though, isn't it, that there always has to be police outside every Jewish building. But around the corner there is a lovely, it says 17th, 18th century Jewish house, which is now a hotel, which you can go and visit. Well, before I leave Bukhara in Uzbekistan, I think you need to see my Airbnb. Look at this. Amazing living room. This is all for £32 a night, which is basically under $40. Huge room. The owner's coming back any minute now, so I better make sure I do it quick. Shoes off by the door, obviously. Lovely other chandelier. Big antechamber with nothing in it. If it was in my house, I'd fill it with stuff. Lovely kitchen. Another chandelier. They do like their bling, don't they? They have a certain design aesthetic. Lovely glassware. I'll turn off the power. Been having that for tea every morning. Very Louis Vuitton, Louis XIV. There is also an office in here, which I haven't used. There's a bedroom, obviously. I'm really going to miss this place. And do you know what? I've been here for 4 days. You only really need 2 to see Bukhara. But one thing we haven't done yet is go and see Bukhara by night. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? I've just stumbled into Ulugbek Madrassa. I mean, nice. Look at the detail on there. I'm sure they've done it art. It wasn't obviously like that. I think they did it up in 1994. Hello, you alright?
going on a walk on these streets. That is what we call in the UK wattle and daub. How, you know, they used to make houses. So it's sort of like straw and mud, isn't it? Like old-fashioned cement. So going for a dizzy walk around the back streets of Bukhara, you discover all these things. I'm not lurking in the bushes like some weird old flasher, but behind me is Labikal Square. It's one of the few remaining ponds left in the city of Bukhara, and the reason why there's not many left now is because they used to give everyone bloody cholera. So the Soviets filled them in, everyone was getting ill, and the average age of death was 32 apparently. Anyway, every evening it comes alive with sprinkler system. I'm holding on to this tree in case I fall in, which wouldn't be surprising. Bukhara by night. So this is the Chor Minor monument, built in 1807. No one really knows what it is. People aren't sure whether it was actually a gate to a minaret, or is it something entirely different, a portal into the unknown? Wherever you go in the world, you always see hungry pussies, don't you? Don't you, my darling? I've got two very naughty pussies at home. I haven't got any food to give you, though, I'm afraid.
So if you want to see more exciting destinations, then please subscribe and tell your friends. www.youtube.com/@bonkvoyage. I think I should put my trousers on now.
So this is the very long overnight train to Nukus. It's already started in Tashkent, so time to get on. Well, I don't want to speak too soon, but at the moment, there's no one in my carry. I paid £20 for this overnight sleeper because I thought, oh, that'll save me a night's accommodation, and it's actually about 12 hours in a taxi, and it's about 8 hours in an overnight train. They're not bad, are they? It is boiling hot in here. I might have to take my clothes off, which obviously I don't really want to do if there's other people in here. Depending, obviously. But nice, no? Oh, that's where you put your suitcase. Up there. Well, I can't carry that. It's going to have to stay down there. Do you know what? I remember doing all this when I was interrailing in Europe when I was 17, sleeping, because we never booked train tickets, in the corridors by the toilets, getting covered in piss.
Oh, I never like getting everything stolen. So hopefully this will be a different experience. Well, I got hardly any sleep because it's a rickety old track. But actually it was pretty comfortable in here. And no one else ended up sharing with me. So everyone's a winner. Well, hello. This town is somewhat off the beaten track. It's called Nukus, and it's spelt in Cyrillic in a way that makes it almost incomprehensible. But it's the capital of the autonomous region of Karakalpakstan, not to be confused with Pakistan. Anyway, this is the main road, clearly, and everyone says it's only 50,000 people that live here. There's nothing to do here apart from visit this Savitsky Art Museum. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's your names? What are your names? These boys are hanging outside the Savitsky Museum of Art, which is known as the Louvre in the Sands. People come from miles around to go to this place. It is set up by a guy called Igor Savitsky in the 60s and houses one of the best... the 60s! And houses one of the... you're putting me off now. And houses one of the most exciting periods of art in Soviet history. And thank goodness he saved all of these paintings because it was a risky time to do it. Let's see what it's like. So this is from 1928, which is almost 100 years old. But it's incredible, isn't it? What's it called? Car. Really modern. I mean, it is Russian avant-garde. And around. And it's a beautiful laid out museum. When he says that he just lays out the paintings on the wall in quick succession and in order that you get an idea and a curated space. It's amazing to think these are 100 years old, isn't it? This one looks very modern, doesn't it? It's amazing to think it's 100 years old. It's just a lovely way that they've set it all out. I'm standing by a lamppost in the corner of a street in case a certain little lady comes by. That's a song, isn't it? Can't remember who sang it. Anyway, this is downtown Nukus, the capital of Karakalpakstan, an autonomous region of 400,000 people in the north of Uzbekistan. I hope I'm safe in the middle of the road here. Anyway, there's nothing to see here apparently, apart from the museum which I just went to. Only spent half an hour because I have got ADHD. But lots of old Soviet buildings, and they love beeping in their white cars because it's so boiling hot, 45 degrees today. It's lovely to be inside. Somewhere cool. And this is the indoor market in Nukus. Hello. Anyway, everyone's very friendly.
They've got lots of fruit. You've got to be careful though with fruit, haven't you? Because hello, how are you? You've got to be careful because you can get a dicky tummy if it's washed in tap water. Which obviously it will be. Why would they do it in mineral water just for me? Anyway, I bet this is like 20 times cheaper than the ones in Tashkent. Oh look, there's a pet shop. This is a supermarket. So these drinks are 6,000, which is basically 25p. That's lovely, that pomegranate juice actually. And those Red Bulls, 25p as well. Well, this is a very nice big mosque, isn't it? Really nice. So I'm in the back of a taxi now, listening to the latest sounds of Nukus. Good music. I like the music. Music is good. Is it Uzbek? Is Uzbek or Karakalpakstan? Oh, this is from where we're from. Near Iran. Oh, it's my hotel. Thanks for watching, and it's Karakalpakstan, not Karalpakstan, apparently.